Okay, there we go.
Good evening, Doane Esports fans. We've got a semifinal matchup
Yep.
between Doane Black and North Dakota State University's Green Team, and this Overwatch matchup's going to be kind of fun to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, I know we played another one of the North Dakota's teams. It wasn't the green team, but I know we faced them before. So we're kind of used to seeing these guys, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So funny story, right? Is that the North Dakota's teams faced each other in the quarterfinal matchup. And so it was, I believe, the gold team versus the green team,
Yeah.
and this green team came out on top. So we will see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident tonight, I think, for Doan. They put in some good practice the other nights in these scrims we've been having in the weeks, trying out new things, strengthening already proven comps that work for us,
Hmm.
I think. And yeah, I think they're locked in right now
Hmm.
after last night's long night.
That's like long night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for you guys' information, we had a little scrimmage last night against a different team. Um, little bit of some kinks to
Hmm.
kind of work out before this match, and so hopefully those issues they found in there kind of get resolved and are able to kind of carry Doan to victory.
Hmm. Alright, it looks like we're going to be entering into the first map. We're going to be playing on Nepal for this one.
Uh, so for Nepal,
Oh,
it's kind of so for control, right? And so in control, you kind of have to hold this point. Both teams kind of try and work together to um, kind of battle it out and hold this little area in here. And so we will see which team comes out first and which direction they'll take. Because generally, to start off with, you go through this top little area here, but main, which is this area, is always a secondary option.
we see a pretty normal team composition for Don't Black here so far. Jamie on Queen. Raph will be on the Reaper. Sam's going to TP in of his Symmetra.
Hmm.
And Maddie, Davis, Juno, and Kiri.
So if you look at this, they'll be utilizing the Symmetra to kind of quicken their entrance into this point.
Mhm.
So,
Jamie does fall really low early. We'll see if he can live this.
yeah. Problem is that Maddie goes down and he's kind of running away a little bit.
Good knife by Jamie right there, but then he
Mhm.
goes down after that.
So now I think that if they're able to get some picks here, they're still going to be able to win this fight.
Hmm. Yeah, there Sam goes, just
Yep.
destroying the back line.
And now it's just Ramatra and 3v1, and they're able to kind of take this point. A good stagger on the Ramatra. So,
Yeah, overall a pretty solid fight right there. Sam and Raph held their own in their back line while Jamie was taken down.
yeah, Jamie getting jumped,
Yeah.
basically. uh, we'll see how they're able to kind of deal with this second attempt by NDSU.
Sam gets that Kiri very low. See if we can get the pick. She does go down by Raph.
See if Raph can get another pick here.
Raph took down
That's
both supports before dying. That is a great trade right there.
And see, now Tank's down. It's just both DPS.
And
And there we
Sam's
go.
cleaning up. Jamie's coming up on his rampage soon, and also Sam's about to have his.
Yeah, so what I suspect is that we'll start with Overclock,
Mhm.
and then we'll immediately use Rampage as we get it. And so we'll probably, yeah, I'd suspect we'd use it now.
Yeah, there
it
it
is.
goes.
It's fat. Doesn't chase the Juno, surprises me a little bit, but he gets 4.
Oh, now here you go, sir.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
there you
she's
go.
gone.
See, that was a great ult right there. We just won that fight using only one ult. And now we have four already, or five. Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
four.
4.
Four.
Counting's hard.
Yeah, counting's
How's
hard.
your calculus exam going there, Chance?
That's why my brain hurts. Okay. Okay, but there are coming up close to 5 for the Bison, so we'll see how they use theirs.
Yeah, this pre-fight positioning is a little difficult for Doane, but yeah. So they use one ult, counter ours with one, and
They do
so
get the
they
point.
also use Blizzard, but they're able to kind of outzone that Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes that Blossom here,
Gets
and missed
one.
it.
And
There's their Blossom, but it gets immediately shut down. Our orbit, there's only like 2 left, 1, and that's 0.
They don't have touch, so that would be a point for
Yeah.
Doane Black.
Yeah, that felt very much domination. Like last week when we saw them face off against the, do you remember a team called? Yeah. The last team they
close
faced,
there.
they always felt like they were one fight away from losing it.
Yeah.
Even though they 3-0'd them, it felt like they kind of were dominant, but kind of still mortal. Whereas in there, it was just destruction.
Yeah, like we did really good about alt economy. I felt like that fight. We didn't hold on like too long, but there's also like no need for a lot of our alts until the end fight.
Yeah, I get you, but it's a little difficult when to have a good ult economy when Jamie just kills everybody with one ult.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We do see a switch on the enemy's team build though.
Yeah.
To Zarya.
and cast tracers. This tracer's kind of an out of the, it's not really in their comp, but
She does get Sam picked off though very early.
that's a nice knife. Gets their cast. Yeah.
Zarya's looking a little charged right now.
Yeah. See, the problem is that our subs are kind of distracted here, and it's allows the Zarya to kind of walk.
Mm-hmm. Good bubble timing too by her, I will say. Jamie just trying to poke as much damage as he can right now. Sam on the soldier, you're getting jumped by a tracer again.
Yeah. And this is kind of the problem here is that Jamie doesn't have any backline pressure right now, and so the Zarya is kind of getting pumped, and there's kind of no way she's going to die if she's getting healed by double supports.
Yeah, the Bison have done a really good job at adapting to after that first map.
Yeah, and I think that's just the Zarya switch. What I suspect we'll see here is that I suspect Jamie will stay on the Queen. He will go Ryan
actually switched
immediately.
Ryan.
He'll lose that.
He was at 90 charge, right?
I would have stayed and got that Rampage off. I think the Rampage was more important. But
Yeah, not
we'll
too
see.
sure, but we'll see how this ends up.
Yeah. That's the thing. He's kind of playing hesitant here. You gotta want to go, especially like with a rush here. I think you initiate with rush and you see how it goes.
Oh, he does get hindered.
Yeah. See, I think that utilizing an ult here would have kind of stopped this ult flow by the Bison here, and instead you kind of get wiped out a little bit.
I think Jamie's a little hesitant after playing, especially into that Zara last night. You know, I feel like he might be thinking about that right now, but
And this is the better pick in my
Yeah.
opinion. I think that Jamie's a lot better on the Monkey than he is on the Reinhardt. And that cancels their ult. That's Maddie going in a little too early, and that might lose us this fight. We'll see.
Jamie does go down pretty early too.
Gotta stay in orbit there. It's you know you don't have second support.
There
so
goes Davis.
It's a
No
3v.
supports.
It's a 3v3 right now, but Tank's on point. And she's not gonna die.
Yeah, and there goes Zarya ult.
Yeah. And that one looks more like a counter dominance to me, didn't it?
Yeah, I will say though, in this case, we didn't even get a tick. Unlike Bison last map, they did get to 17%.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Doane Black does have a tough time playing into, especially these good Zaryas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if a Zarya is bad, it's pretty easy to roll up, but when a Zarya knows what she's doing,
Yeah.
it can be detrimental, and we are seeing this right now.
Mm-hmm. And he goes back
To
to
the
Queen.
Yeah.
So,
How do you feel about that?
honestly, I think that I don't like it as much. I think I would have stayed the monkey and gone instead went their comp around the monkey
Hmm.
instead of just having a monkey in whatever comp they were running. If
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
Because they could have. I feel like a heavy dive comp would be really good here, getting those backline out, and the
Mm,
Zarya has no one helping her.
and I think that's the biggest thing you do is you just ignore the hell out of the Zarya.
Because if you
just,
don't, yeah, if you don't shoot her, she doesn't gain anything from it, really.
and her charge kind of is like if she's low charge, she's kind of she's a nuisance, but she's not a problem.
Yeah. The Tracer's still trying to get Sam in that backline. She is being really, or that's actually Raph now on the Soldier, but she is being pesky.
Yeah, I think what Davis here saving Raph,
Hmm.
and now they're kind of able to jump the Zarya, just burn the Zarya here. Yeah, there we go. Now you can kind of walk with Queen here, and you have no problems. Yeah, there's
Ooh,
Fat.
that's
There's
nice.
one, and you ready for two? There we go.
Okay, that was a little. Jamie's making us wait out here.
Yeah, it's all good. And see, I think that's what they kind of did. Maybe less of a comp change, but
Mhm.
more of a target priority change. Because I think that they were a little bit spread out, shooting tank a little bit, shooting supports a little bit, and so it's
Mhm.
like the damage was kind of spread out, and so nobody was dying.
Yeah.
And so now you're kind of getting people off to the side and killing people.
Juno does go down pretty early for the Bison. And there goes out Rampage. It's big.
Yep. There goes. They had 0 bubbles, and they got Suzu out, and so that Rampage was kind of free.
That shows you the communication they're having. They're calling their bubbles, calling all the cooldowns in there. Jamie knows what's going on. And then that's when you can take advantage of a moment like that.
Yeah.
We do end up getting all of our ults before anyone on the Bison charged up.
And so I'm probably looking either for a rally or for a rush here to start the fight, and for the pulse.
Good.
But they might
pick on
not need it.
Juno.
I think they still use it though, just to confirm fight win.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at either. There the Tracer Bomb goes. I don't think it got anyone.
Yeah, but
At least he used it.
yeah. And so now you have three ults going into their 3 ults, and we will see how this goes. I want to see Raph on kind of an off angle here, because you know that they have grab, and so you want to stay out of that.
And here's the alt spam going
Yeah.
on.
Now look, everybody 1 HP.
Raph just taking out Cass and Kiri. And
There goes everybody. Now it's just Juno,
No,
and they do a great job of killing off the stragglers, so there's no touch.
so yeah, now that it was a roll to us getting rolled, and then we just did another roll.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say to that. So looks like they were kind of kicking.
See the
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's
Zarya.
the Zarya grab first. Yeah, here.
yep.
Yeah, she's at 100 charge. She just kind of blasts through everybody.
And also, I will say this map had a lot tighter corridors, which is probably why the Zarya also had more of effect. It's kind of hard to go around her in such a tight area, unlike that last map, which is very open. So I think that really helped us.
Yeah. Honestly, looked good all the way around. Kind of proud of our Black here from kind of regrouping after losing that second point and finding a win.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they just did really good overall. Not, well, they kept their cool. They made sure they didn't get overwhelmed or anything, and they just did what they needed to do.
Yeah. I'm just worried about this Queen as this goes on, and how in less in more closed maps and even more open maps,
Hmm.
because it was like that map was open, but there was still sight lines, and so Jamie can kind of play that. But if it's really open, Queen kind of has a hard time getting across large spaces,
Yeah.
especially on like an attack.
Okay, and it looks like we're doing King's Row for
Yep.
the next game.
Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. Kings Row, kind of always a loved map for all of Doane.
Hmm.
Um, my personal favorite map. I don't know about you, but
You know, it's all right. It's all right. I do like the after you capture your first point going down the hallway, cause I can just spam and spam into that.
I hope you can tell of my distaste. So yeah, so Kings Row goes back to my Overwatch 1 days, playing some Ryan Zarya Judos. That it was
Honor
always
Moro is
great.
better.
Look at this guy.
Capture the flash points.
So this game mode's much more based around you have that first catch roll point, but then you have a payload that you push all the way to the end of the map. And so this map is much more horizontal, and so you can kind of have a variety of comps that can work here, and we will see what happens here.
Jamie does go on the Ramacha to start off here. Are we? We're on defense. Okay.
Yeah.
So we look at the Bison real quick. They're doing a pretty heavy dive team right now. It looks like.
We'll see if Davis and Maddie are able to kind of stay away from the amount of
Okay, and they are gonna
pressure
try
will be on
a widow shot. It seems like.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Sam sees it.
Yeah, Sam does see it.
That's good.
Okay.
All right.
They're waiting for the widow shot that's never
Yeah.
gonna come. Yeah, and so they see both DPS, and so they know they're
Tifa tries to go up to Sam, but doesn't find him. Raph is pretty out there right now.
fine.
And the low end, there he goes.
Yeah, he used his Wraith to get out, but he didn't get all the way out, and so they were able to kind of dive him without his escape tool.
Yeah, Reaper can have great survivability, but once those cooldowns are gone, he's pretty wide open. Jamie trying to get that Sojourn, doesn't manage it, and there goes Maddie and Sam.
This looks like it's going to be a lost fight.
Mhm.
I think I would have liked Jamie to kind of either go in even a little deeper there.
Yeah,
because
and go help Sam or Raph a bit out there.
Not kind of, yeah, but like I think that he was holding a little bit back. He was holding. I think the pre-fight positioning could have been a little bit more forward. I understand it with the Ana, but
Yeah.
it kind of allowed them to kind of just swarm all the way around, where then Ramacha doesn't really have a ton of value.
Yeah, the Bison's dive team's looking pretty strong so far, as we see it.
Yeah.
We do see them coming up on. They have Rush now, coming up on the other 3 alts too.
Yeah, and see, this Diva just was able to be in the back line and able to get that Ana, and so Jamie's just not getting the help he needs, and he's probably going to evaporate here in a minute. That's 2 ults, though, win this fight. That's not terrible, and I think that Doane will take this.
Yeah, Ana, when she gets dive, she can be very vulnerable if she misses a sleep dart too, especially.
That sleep is the most important. I mean, that sleep dart is one of the 2 most important parts of her kit.
Yeah.
Of the 2 things that she has.
Yeah. Ana, she just has great abilities. It's just you just gotta survive basically. See, oh look at that!
Yeah,
Davis gets a pick on the soldier.
Yep. And see, she's that bubble was able to help with Maddie, and now they're gonna be able to just walk this team fight.
Sam uses overclock here to pick off 2.
Yep, and so they use 2 ults here, and so they'll probably be oh, and Davis is gonna go back to spawn into switch. We will see what he swaps to in a second.
Oh, okay, we see a Ramacher switch.
I believe they swapped because of that Zarya, even though the Zarya didn't get very much charge, and so it wasn't like she was really able to pump damage into that diva yet.
So the Bison have 3 ults currently. 2 of them are their DPS, so we'll see which one comes out in this fight.
The missed jump, tragic.
There goes Blade, but Sam stops it, not before getting Raph.
That was pretty impressive. That had that railgun shot was pretty good.
That's some good reflexes right there by Sam. Raph has his EMP now too, also. Overclock by the enemy soldiers going off.
Yeah, that ring probably saves him here.
Yeah.
A big EMP.
He does go down. Can they get any picks from it?
Yeah, and that's the issue. I don't think there's any damage follow-up.
Yeah.
There's no burst damage to kind of follow up on it. Zarya's really good with that consistent output of damage, but then the moment she kind of it's really hard for somebody to get value immediately.
Yeah,
she doesn't have that burst.
That was a great ult. Yeah, you're right, but there's just no like instant damage to get that needed pick on a support or something.
And I don't know if that was like correctly called.
Yeah, it did seem like they were a little surprised Raph did that.
Yeah, and so I think that if it might have been a little bit of a lack of coordination upon that ult. We do use orbit here, but they're able to kind of back out of it pretty well.
And there goes their orbit. We'll see how that does against us. Davis does go down early.
And see, what Jamie just did there is he used Grav to kind of hold them in place, and so they cannot get value out of that orbit. Pretty heads up play from him. But now they're kind of giving up space.
He is cornered away from the team right now, so.
But he does have one bubble and now nano. I would honestly like him to see if he could shoot some backlines here, but it looks like he's going to not be able.
Dragon right in his face. They are backing up because the Hanzo got picked.
This final fight can be a little bit hard to win on this King's Row map, just because of how close the spawns are to the defense, the capture. Yeah.
Sam drops really low when he ults, and there he goes down.
But he does get one.
There goes Raph.
And it looks like Jamie's going to go down too, and that Annihilation overclock is going to carry them to a capture with 204 remaining. Not a terrible first round.
Yeah, I will say it was pretty well played by both teams there. We held them a good amount of time. Like 2 minutes is like pretty decent, I would say, for like time left. Now we'll just have to try to at least match that on our push for this overtime. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see like what kind of team we're gonna go with now. What are you thinking Jamie's gonna pick?
Honestly, I think we might see a little bit of dive out of them, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Queen or the Ramacha come back out. And it is the Orisa. Okay. We'll see. I have seen him practicing this Orisa a little bit, and I don't know if it's really good or not. I've just kind of heard that he's been doing it.
I'm a little nervous seeing the Mei on the other side, though. If Jamie like gets a little into it, and then all of a sudden he's walled off.
But Fortify is one of those abilities that is.
Yeah, it could save him. Looks like Raph's gonna try for a Widow shot here.
Yeah, and Sam isn't even out yet. So, what is Sam gonna pick here?
Oh, Genji. Okay. I
Sam
don't
goes a Genji.
I don't mind that out of him. I know his Genji can be pretty nasty.
I can, yeah, but the problem is that it doesn't really line up with our comp. Is the problem, right?
Cause he's very dive forward
We have an Orisa that doesn't really do that.
and a Brig in the back too. Yeah. Draft does get a pick on that Mei very early. That's great for us. Sam trying to hunt down this Hanzo. Is he gonna finish his kill? Oh, he does.
Yep, there it is. And it looks like we're gonna be able to take this first point.
Yeah. Yeah, there they go. They're kind of backing off, trying to get that Ramacha down, and there he goes.
Big kills from Doane Black and kind of able to capture this point.
It's interesting to see Raph stay on the Widow after that little first point so far.
I don't know, maybe he's just feeling it a little bit.
Enemy does respond by having a Widow of their own, so we'll have a little sniper battle.
Yeah, it's gonna be, we'll see how that goes.
Okay, we see the switch to Czar by the Bison's tank.
It looks like they want to try to be able to deal enough damage to kind of push through the Orisa's health. Excuse me. We're probably going to see an early Terra Surge here, and we'll see when they use it. The Squishy's playing a little far enough back they aren't able to kind of push in and get that Terra Surge. Now here it comes.
Most of them get out, and there goes Davis.
That headshot by that Widow on the high ground is pretty tragic.
Jamie trying to get a pick, just doesn't find one.
I think Sam's gonna be able to get out here.
Yeah. Sam has really good survivability on this Genji.
Looks like we're gonna get a swap out of Jamie onto the Zarya, and so we're gonna have a Zarya Ditto here, and we'll see how this goes. I suspect we'll start with Orbit by both of them, but they just use sights, and so that means for the next 15 seconds, they'll have wall hacks, and so that is
not the best right now for us.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of what happens.
She's just waiting for Maddie to peek around that corner and
blasted.
You see Davis fighting a Sojourn
in the back line. Here we go.
Let's go, Davis.
Oh no, he lost it. Oh, tragedy.
And the Sojourn does get out after that too. Don't know what she was doing back there, but it worked. Sam did use Blade. I guess we didn't see that.
Yeah, no, he went after the what do you call it, the Widow there for a little bit, but
no picks.
Yeah, I think he got one, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, gotta walk with Orbit here if you can.
And grab, trying to keep him out of it.
Yeah, and that's a great grab by them, keeping them out of orbit. But Sam is picking everybody off. They can get that.
And now Sam's fighting.
The problem is that this. Oh, beautifully fight, and so that leaves us with just one on cart. We see a swap from them. They hop off the ferry onto the Cassidy.
Jamie just trying to get some charge right now.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised he didn't. He didn't bubble that ability from that Sojourn, because I think that he could have gotten some charge before the fight even started, and then had 2 bubbles for this fight.
Sam does get a pick on, or not Sam. Raph gets a pick on the Sojourn.
I do wonder if he's shooting tank a bit much, but he evaporates. Left.
Raph gets the cast down, and now they're just kind of setting up. Sam going on high ground here. He's about to get his blade back. We do see a switch to Ashe on the Bison's team. Sam diving her, and there she goes.
That Zarya has 0 bubbles right now, if I believe, and so they might be able to just walk her, but we will see. Yeah, probably won
I'm expecting a grab into Blade, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I suspect. I think we should start with it pretty soon here. There it
And
is.
here's the Blade.
And it's big. And it's big. There's there's going to be 5. And that's going to be a team fight win for Doane Black.
It's a little loud out there.
Yeah,
right now.
you could hear it. Yeah. Impressive work from Doane Black.
Sam just went off on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's play of the game right there.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Watch it gives it to Jamie and Sam.
Yeah, no. Some of those grabs possibly from that opponent tank could be a play of the game, but I think that fight win will take it.
We do end up 38 seconds ahead in our overtime here.
Yep.
So we'll have just a bit like an extra fight, I think that is, right?
Just about an extra fight, but it allows extra fight allows for a little more ult building, and so you can kind of cycle ultimates a little bit, and that can matter.
So we're staying with the same team setup, while the Bison are switching their tank and DPS setup.
Yeah, and so I would not be surprised if things go a little bit tragic here for Doane Black.
Because of this heavy dive they have set up.
Monkey is just really, really good into both Zarya and Genji, and Brig.
That Sombra and that Sombra and Tracer can handle Raph and the Soldier, and then they'll just kind of clean it up, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we'll see how
shot.
this goes. Yeah, nice swap off.
Oh, they swapped to Genji actually.
See how this goes.
Sam trying to look for picks in the back.
He's gonna probably duel this Tracer, but look like he's gonna get anything done. They're getting dived here, but they are able to get the Genji, and the Juno. Kind of looks like they had a little bit of an uncoordinated dive there, and it leads to Doane Black kind of just able to roll this.
Yeah, even though they're really strong against our team right now, they just weren't able to do anything with. And that's just the communication right there.
Yeah, and I think that Doane just kind of had a better coordination.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see the Winston diving in the back right now. Going high ground.
This is the problem with Zarya, is that you're kind of, you have no movement.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of relying upon your teammates to be able to.
And then the Winston getting Davis down very early.
Yeah, they are able to get the Tracer though.
Raph does go down though for a trade.
This is the 3v4, so we'll see how this goes.
And Jamie gets hacked.
Yeah, and Maddie's not looking. Oh, tragedy. Still, being able to hold that until 24 seconds is not bad at all.
We're trying the best thing for us to do is to get him off this payload very early.
So I suspect I think that we should hold pretty close here. We will see where Jamie sets up shop, and that is where we wants to hold. And I agree with this wholeheartedly. The problem is that they do have rush here, so we'll see whether or not they're going to be able to win this with Blade versus rush. But we'll see.
Oh, pulse.
Oh, big bubble.
And there goes rush. Raph goes down. Sam blades. Maddie's down. Sam gets 2.
Yeah.
Sam gets 3.
And now it's a 3v2 with just
the Winston is ulting.
But I think that they're able to kill him and win this fight. There it is.
Sam was feeling good on those blades tonight.
Yeah, I think those blades have been really, really good for them. I honestly think that backing up there in that rush hurt them quite a bit, especially Jamie there, because I think that he needs to kind of hold space a little bit, allow his supports to get some space to survive.
Be a little more confident in his supports healing him back, I think.
Yeah, especially knowing that you have Blade to kind of regain that space. But it worked out in the end, so I think everything will be A-okay.
Yeah, so we just need a quick capture and just push it just a little bit, actually, not even that far.
Yeah, not even that far.
Okay.
Sticking the Zarya here, I don't hate it too much.
Into
But like
the Ramatra and May, though.
but like I could even see the Queen coming back out.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't hate that at all. Or alternatively going something like a Diva here, which is like an all-around good tank to kind of go onto these high grounds a little bit.
Yeah, so.
And kind of being able to dive with Sam here, because it seems like Sam is really just having a field day, and I think that building that comp around him could help result in victories for Doane Black.
Yeah. I guess we'll see how it ends up, though, so. Here they go.
And so they see this Ramatra May kind of holding pretty far back for what you want for a May. But if they really wanted to here, they could probably try and flip map. But we'll see what they do
Amy
instead.
just pushing right up in their face. Rand's falling to half right now.
Yeah. And they're able to get a pick on that May. That's pretty big.
That Cass is low. Cass goes down.
Great play by Davis here, able to kind of survive this tank push, and it allows Jamie to kind of feast on their backline. And
Now this is a really good position. Our spawn's going to be super close to this payload, and we just push it like 10 meters. You can see the gold outline right there where we need to go. Jamie tried to hold him back for touch.
yeah, and that's a huge pick, honestly.
Cass is on point right now. It gets Maddie.
But I think they're going to be able to cap,
Yeah.
and we have faster spawns than they do. And so I think that Lucio pick earlier, and now that Cass one is going to kind of lead to just domination. And that is what we're seeing right now.
I don't think they're going to have much of a response to us right now.
And this Juno's kind of throwing her life away, and that is going to probably be good game.
Yeah. Yeah, and
There
no
it
more
is.
touch, and Doane will take the second map.
Well done.
So right now it's 2-0 in favor of Doane Black. Feeling really good about this. I know last year this is where they got out in the semifinals.
Yeah, but
Oh, and there we go. Here's the blade.
Yeah, look at this. This bubble helped out a ton, but it's still just skill from Sam Hartman here. Beautiful art. So good work from Doane Black here. We're gonna be running into a push map, and so we will see what they play here. I think that if they go with a Runasapia or a new Queen Street, they can kind of run back the Queen. And if they run an Esperanza, I would not be surprised if we see a Monkey out and running a dive comp. And so they will pick Esperanza, and so we'll see what comp they run into this push map. So I feel like MVP so far has been Sam Hartman. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It seems Jamie's just doing his best to respond and trying to match the Bison's tank, and then Sam's just deleting everyone else while they're kind of dueling.
Yeah, and I think that it's something kind of underrated to say here, though, is the sports have been doing a really good job of not dying.
Yeah.
And that's, like, they're in position to heal tank, heal DPS, and for them to survive, and that is quite impressive.
They've also been able to heal Sam well for how deep he's been in the backline. Like, when he gets back there and far and they're still able to get him out alive, that's pretty impressive.
Yep, and so right for this map, we have this little robot, right? We have this man. Each team has a barrier, and whoever pushes that barrier the farthest will win. And so they have 10 minutes to do so, and the end point would be right. So, as you can see, this map kind of has quite a bit of high grounds. High ground here, high ground here, high ground here, and even high ground here. And so we will see how they go. And so they do hop out onto the dive immediately.
Yeah, we see Winston out Jamie.
Yeah, but I
Oh.
see tragedy on the other side with that without Mauga. A little bit of a gross play, but we'll see.
I'm waiting to hear the groans from them when they see the Malga.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if we hear
Yeah,
it.
watch these face cams here on the side. We'll see how they look.
Yeah, and there it is. You see,
Hey,
Jamie's not so happy
You
with
see their
it.
disgusted looks.
Yeah, it's a Mauga's just kind of considered not the nicest of tanks to play against.
Oh, and there goes Raph to the dive right away, and
So does Sam. And so they should either die or get out here.
I feel like they, especially win on Malga, especially of how dominant Sam was last map. Like, this is a pretty, like, I hate to say it, but it is a solid pick, you know, like, against what we are playing, even though it is kind of disgusting.
Yeah, true. And so now it kind of forces out a full team swap out of Doane Black.
And now our alt economy will be a bit behind. Malga charging right in.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be able to kill this man. It's a big anti-nade. But their team's able to kind of capitalize on it.
That Reaper was just able to pick off everyone else.
Yeah, and I think this is wise. I think Raph was on an off angle here, and they weren't able to kind of shoot that Mauga. I mean, I don't hate it, but also it kind of led him to die.
He lives.
Led the Mauga not to die, rather.
Yeah.
So they're able to get first checkpoint here, and we'll see how this goes from the rest. I'm kind of surprised to see the horse out of Jamie instead of the queen, because I think the queen could work just fine into a Mauga.
Push maps are very momentum based, so I'm a little worried of right now because it seems like we're just getting almost a little ran over.
Yeah.
Big nade.
Yeah, big nade. They're able to kind of go in.
Mauga does just leave Jamie though. Trying to get. Oh,
There's
there he
big
goes.
kill on the Mauga, but I don't know if he has any sports. Where is Maddie in this situation?
I think they were all dead.
Yeah, and so we are now getting. That's 3 fights lost immediately, one after the other, and
they're already almost at 100 meters pushed. That's not the best circumstance, but we know it's possible to push like 115 in the final minute.
Yeah, I mean, tragedy. We don't talk about it.
Okay, we see the bot coming up here around the corner. They're trying to stop it early.
Yeah, Kill This Breaker is a little bit overextended, but she's able to kind of get out.
Oh, we see Cage go up. Maddie goes down.
Yeah.
Sam trying to get this Juno. Gets
yeah,
her,
but everybody else is dying. I think he's going to try and lead bot away a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be able to.
They still do have 2 alts as well, and it's a Juno alt coming down this path, especially. A Juno alt's massive.
We'll see how this goes. I mean, they do not have their tank yet, but the moment he gets back, it can go a little bit haywire.
Trying to get that
killable,
Reaper.
yeah, but he's able to get out. This is really crucial here, being able to make some space here.
There goes
now
the Juno.
There's the Juno ult. Everybody should try and get out here, but I don't think everybody's going to.
There's Blade. Oh, it's massive.
Yeah, it looks like they might be able to cap this before everybody gets back. And Jamie gets a little bit of staggered here.
Oh, it's going to be close. Like,
yeah, I think Raph's going to be able to get a touch,
oh,
but that's
Maddie
a big
goes down
pick.
early.
And Raph. And I think they're just going to be able to roll us on this push map.
We didn't get a single meter on that. So, yeah.
That's a little bit tragic.
Yeah, so it kind of stops the 3-0 right there.
And I think that the main component of that is that momentum you were talking about. It didn't seem like that Orisa was able to kind of do much compared to that Mauga, and kind of allowed them to just kind of walk over with that Orisa or with that Mauga Genji. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come out with like I would suspect we play Flashpoint here and we run into some either Saravas or a new Queen Street, and I think that I would want to see the Queen back out from Jamie.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I don't like the horse as much because it feels like you kind of yes, you're a wall, but they were kind of able to run through the wall with that
Mhm.
Mauga. So,
Yeah, not the best outcome we wanted on that match.
yeah, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, and so I was hoping to go home.
I'll make it a
Just
little later.
making me stay longer on the job.
Mhm.
You know, it's a little bit of.
You love it here. You gonna go home like tomorrow after classes?
Me, no. I've got wrestling
Oh yeah, I
practice.
forgot
I
wrestling.
stay till Wednesday.
You guys like don't get Thanksgiving break really.
And it's luckily that I am underweight, because otherwise I would not be able to eat Thanksgiving, and that would suck. But
Yeah, I
JV
can
Warrior over here is able to eat, so it's all good.
yeah, I can imagine. I just eat anything I want.
Yeah, I was even contemplating not coming to this because I'm feeling pretty bad, but
Then we'd be out
out of
speaker.
caster, right?
I don't know. We could have found Todd or something.
Oh God.
Todd in a semifinal match, though. I don't know if that's who you want commentating.
Yeah. Destruction. Ugh. Don't get me started.
Okay.
So here, Saravasa, this is Flashpoint. So basically, what that means is that each of the every point is kind of like a mini capture point from, if you remember that first map. So there's like, for example, the initial flash capture point is going to be here, and there's four others spread across the map. So like you have one over here. Yeah, I see
the
it.
day.
They match gross with gross. I wonder what Davis is saying to this.
Jamie has, and I quoted, said before, I'm never picking Malga. And what is he doing today?
Yeah, once his back's against the wall, what does he pick? He picks the Malga.
I'm not letting him let this go.
Oh, you know, after this game, we're going to find
Every day in practice, I tell him, hey, go on Malga. He says, I'm never touching that character. And looky here, Midori on Malga.
I think that's mostly me, though. Let's be real here.
Okay,
It's just,
Malga
oh
face
my
off.
God.
Here they
It
go.
just hurts my soul.
Oh, Jamie does drop pretty low early.
Yeah, but then that cardiac overdrive, and he's back to full HP in half a second.
Well, that just shows you Malga right there. Juno does drop on the other team, but
Yeah,
Sam does.
but so does Sam.
Their Genji drops too. We are up
Looking for
right
that
now.
Reaper here. Not that Reaper. Where's our Reaper?
Our Reaper, he's doing his own thing.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get to him though. I see him killing the backline, and I'm trying to switch to his character, and it's just not working.
So we won that Malga duel right there.
Oh my God! I just look at this. The bar at the top right screen. If I press left click, it goes to the next one across.
Oh.
See that? I did not know that. That's really cool.
Look at you learning.
Sorry about that. So we'll see how this Malga v Malga matchup goes.
Sam drops pretty low.
Oof.
He survives. Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of damage is happening.
Yeah,
oh,
but-
Jamie does fall.
Yeah, and I think this is gonna be a little bit of a lost fight for Doane Black.
It's kind of scary when one of those Malgas go down because
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot of damage that can go out by him, and then without a counter.
Mm-hmm. And so we already have Cage though, and so I suspect if Jamie gets anywhere near these supports,
I
This
could see
Cage is
Rally
coming out.
coming out though in response. So don't. Yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
Do have Orbit as well.
Yeah, and I suspect this orbit is gonna come out here in just a second. 2, 1.
Okay.
There it is. Yeah, and they just burned this Malga. Our Cage, our orbit
Cage.
better, our Cage better, and now we're able to kind of walk here. Big,
That was their
big blossom, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. And this Malga seems to be doing work. Oh, big stun. Oh. Ew.
That's
Malga hurts me, guys.
It's looking pretty close right now for his first point.
Yeah. I bet you they're gonna have to try and make a touch here, and so I would like to see an early ult out of us, like probably a Blossom here right now.
Rush.
There is Blossom.
Lots
There's
of
the,
ults. Okay.
Yeah.
We used all three.
We used all three, but I think winning this fight.
Oh.
But will we even win it is the question. I think this cardiac overdrive is huge, though. Yeah, and I think we will win this fight.
Okay, yeah, it was very close. It was down to a Juno Malga duel.
Yeah, but I think their Malga used cardiac overdrive earlier. I believe that's what that ability is called. And so they're able to win this first capture point.
Still, anyone's game right now. We can see the both teams.
Mm.
They're pretty matched in their. I just realized they're pretty matched, except they have a Brig and we have a Kiri.
Mm-hmm. And they're, the ult economy is a little bit in favor of us, just a little bit.
That can change in a couple seconds, so. Sam drops early. I just hate what's going on.
Yeah, this hurts me. This hurts me so much.
Oh.
Okay,
Tried to
I'm
run
totally okay with them using Cage here because this was a lost fight from the get-go. But and so now we have a little bit of an ult economy advantage, just with the Cage going into this next fight. But like for example on that Reaper and that Genji ults, they are a little bit ahead of us. And so I am hoping for a good, solid Cage by this this Malga here.
They all run into it.
They all run in. Big dashes.
Jamie goes down though.
Yeah, but I think that if they are able to kill supports here.
Oh, Sam just.
Yeah, big. Sam just absolutely destroyed that. Oh.
It's Sam's night tonight.
It is Sam's night tonight.
Like, I know he showed up late to the scrim. He played, like, one match, you know, and then he's like this today.
Yeah, I don't know.
He didn't even need the practice.
Yeah, he's just built different, isn't he? Like, oh, my gosh. So now, as you can see, he's built Blade faster than their Genji, and so we will see what they do with that.
Let's try to jump him early.
Yeah. So, gotta stay in that orbit here, though.
Oh, Sam does use Blade. Gets that Brig.
Yeah, and
gets the Juno.
Gets back into orbit and gonna be able to win that fight. And so now it's gonna be looking into probably 3 ults from them where we have 2. And so I could see us going into this with a little bit of a dead fight, kind of expecting to lose this. Otherwise, I could also see us trying to use ults earlier in order to win this faster.
Yeah. Okay, they try to go up top here. Try to run down.
If they're able to use ults here, I don't like our chances a lot.
Brig does go down early.
Yeah.
There goes Maddie, though.
There's both ults out of us, but we will see if we're able to win this fight. And we are not. And so,
well,
I don't love utilizing ults there, knowing that they have ult advantage. I think that you either have 2 choices: use your ults first, or use your ults not at all when you're down ult economy. And I think that they kind of tried to react to it, and as you can see, it ended a little bit
Now it's
poorly.
going to be a little tough trying to recapture this point before it.
Yeah, I mean, they both have 0 ults, but this Malga is going to build
Now
this.
they don't, yeah.
Yeah. We both have ults here. And so they're going to look this Malga, see if they can burn him first.
Davis goes down. Jamie goes down, and yeah.
See, that's a fight lost. Ugh.
1-1. This is really close right now. Okay. We do. I don't know. The ult economies are kind of even right now.
They are really mirrored. Big thing is that we will probably have both Blade and Orbit faster, which I think are more like very critical ults.
Yeah. Okay. We do get onto the point first, so I'm trying to protect it.
Big kill on that Reaper there.
Yeah, Sam on this great off angle right now. Just
yeah.
Oh,
I don't think no ult should be used here because they have already won this fight. And they should probably they've already capped, and so now if they can get this pick on this Malga, that'd be incredible.
And
that is insane.
Okay, yeah, they're just gonna try to hold forward, it looks like. The reload after using 13.
I know. And as a tank player, you'll understand. As everybody does it.
I shoot one Junkrat bomb and reload.
Yeah.
Okay, and there goes Cage.
And this is a little bit of an issue though, is that he's gonna run out of ammo here.
Jamie falls low.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Gotta stay in orbit here. Try and stay in orbit.
There goes Maddie.
Yeah, and so he's. I bet you, Jamie's just gonna, or Raph's gonna try and hold this as long as possible. Still, 80% is not bad, and if they take this point correctly, they should be able to win this without a recontest.
Yeah. Yeah, if we use our ults well, I think there's no question we'll win this.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of an issue. So they gonna have 3 ults, whereas we have 4. I would like to see us use ults first, hopefully, because they know they have no rally. I'd like to see Raph TP in and try and get an ult off.
Malga does ult on them though. There goes
their
Blossom.
There's their Blossom.
Does get sandwiched. And yeah, like you said, we responded to their ults. We didn't ult first.
And I just do not like them not taking the initiative here. But now we're coming into us having 2 ults, whereas they have none. And so I suspect we're gonna be able to
use words.
Rush.
Use your words. Okay.
Words are hard, okay? So I want us to pop Rush here and then straight into
it looks like
Blossom
Raph's gonna
here.
Blossom now.
Yep. Here in just a second. Oh, it's a little bit unfortunate, but that means that Mauga had no HP and no health. No help, rather. But
yeah, we will still end up winning the fight, even though they weren't the best.
Yeah. And I want us to push up really far here because I want us to prevent a recontest. And we will see. And this is what I like to see out of Jamie here is this angle here prevents them from touching. And so they're able to win this second fight and honestly able to kind of keep like somewhat equal ult economies. I mean, we're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So I think trying to build some here would be ideal.
Malga long distance duel right now.
Yep. I hate it so much.
All right, Raph just trying to. Jamie's trying to dive that Genji right now. He falls pretty low. Never mind.
Yep. Yeah, there's that Brig gone though, and now this Malga has no help. They should be looking Malga here.
Davis falls, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, and there's this Malga, and that's a fight win. That's really good.
Oh, okay.
And they're able to cap point even before everybody dies here, which is
stagger on the Juno.
Yeah, it's a big stagger. It's a very big stagger. And so now they're coming up on all 5 ults, but we have 3 and gonna be building 2. And so I want to see us probably orbit Blade here first, and I kind of want us to use Cage a little bit later because it doesn't synchronize as well with orbit, and I'd like to use orbit.
Oh, well, Cage goes.
Yeah, and they disagree with me. We'll
rally.
see how it goes. Everybody's in the.
Jamie falls.
Yep.
Maddie falls.
Yeah, and there goes the Blossom, but the Blossom evaporates too. Lost.
That was 2 ults to 2 ults.
And they're gonna be able to get this to like 80.
Wait, no, that was 3 ults to 2 ults actually. We used 3.
Yeah, so we used.
We did use Orbit.
Yeah, we did use Orbit. I didn't think we used Blossom there, but we did, and so now it looks to be like a 3 ults to 2. And so I would like to see our ults to come out very quickly or go into this fight dead.
Because a rush into a Blade could
definitely
if we win this fight, we win the point basically.
Yeah,
they have no touch.
The problem is that the Blade kind of gets really hard countered with this Cage here.
There goes the Cage and the Blossom.
And so I really like this for Doane Black. You kind of go into this fight dead, and so now you have ult advantage 2 to 1. And so if they utilize this right, if they do use this Rush Blade, they can win the match right here.
It is a little scary going into that Juno ult though. It is a game changer.
Yeah, but that rush is just as much of a game changer. Maybe not just like as to that a degree, but it's still
Here they
great.
go.
And here it is.
They're trying to get. Can Sam get a kill?
Yeah, he's got the kill.
It's even right
Yeah.
now.
Look, the
Brig goes down.
yeah.
We're up 1.
It's just it's Mauga, and now it's Genji, and that's it.
That'll be
If they're
match.
able to cap, I don't think this it's gonna come down to this Lucio to touch, and I don't know if they've got it.
Oh.
Yeah, Lucio might have taken the too long way around.
Yeah. That's a Doane win.
Well done.
All right, who you want to talk to? Sam.
We
okay,
know who. Yeah,
yeah.
don't even ask me. Go get Sam in here. They not like us. Beautiful work by Doane Black. Hopefully Sam gets in here and we have a great conversation about how awesome that man played. Let's see. You can hear the theme music in the background. Good work by Doane Black. I think they had like their ult economy is what kind of they utilized their ult economy very well, and it allowed us to kind of take that W there. And here comes the Genji God. Oh my God.
What's up?
Just talk me how you feel right now. Like
We're we feel pretty good, man. Going into what? We're finals now. Finals now,
finals now.
bro. Oh, that game was fun, bro.
Yeah, I mean that and the last one that that Kings Row match, I felt like that Genji was popping off.
No, yeah. So the kind of thing was just the backline pressure, and also getting to the verticality. You need to come over.
Get in here.
What's up? It's my boy. It's my support. Anyways, yeah, no, it was a good. I liked how it was playing into it, and I was feeling him. So that pause, but like I was looking into this game, and I'm looking at it. We were trying swaps, and I was thinking, how can I like manipulate them? We were doing a good job about taking space. They weren't doing an amazing job about holding it. We're contesting for it, so I figured it would be a good. Oh my god.
Yeah, especially on that Suravasa match, I felt like your pre-fight like positioning and your ultimate usage, I felt like your ultimate tracking was on point.
Yep.
Like especially that final fight, going into that fight, they have 3 ults, you have 2, and so you didn't use any ults, got them to use 2 ults, and so you were able to get that final fight with that blade rush and able to take that.
Yep.
So
When they used a lot of ults early on in that, I think it was the second point. That was really big for us. We knew that they'd come back with ults at the same time, and we did a good job about like keeping track of what they had as well as managing what we had for ults. It was just they came into us in that push map and they go, "We're gonna play Malga," and we were just like, "Are you serious?" And like you saw that push map. Oh my God, we got rolled. We couldn't figure out what to do. We were trying to swap. We were trying to find ways to do it. It might have been better to play into our ults, yeah, but we just had no idea what to do. And then we were like, okay, they're probably gonna run it again. How can we be like, nah? So we were just like, all right, mirror and diff them. And then we just went into that. I hate I hate that comp. Playing it sucks. I mean, it's kind of fun because right, you get the and I thought like the Juno there. The Juno Kiri, because the rush was just so huge, and to just when they came into that choke point, we were like pop rush, and I was in the blade, like in that first point, I just blade. Even I could go on the tank because you swing so fast, get so much DPS. Paying attention to their Juno. That last fight we were going in, this Juno's the problem. The mobility that she's giving her team, as well as the healing and damage output. So and the brig is also really tough. But like we went to that, we're like, all right, we're gonna play. Maddie was feeling the Kiri more, and obviously we had the Suzu that was really clutch multiple times. But I really liked how we adjusted there. We were like felt really good coming off that first Nepal map. They beat us on the second point in Nepal. They just
Mhm.
we
That-
didn't figure something out. Didn't make adjustments and go in there, but we did a good job adjusting to when we needed to, especially on Kings Row. We go, whoa, guys, we need to figure this out. Because Kings Row has always been a map people have played because it was like Scrims Row, right?
Yeah.
So we're just trying to think about how we can not lose the first fight on the first hold, right?
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that. The Genji into the like the
Right.
Zarya Genji is a little bit can be a little dicey, but y'all made it work. And
Yep. That was the we got some cooldowns out early, especially on that attack. We were able to get pokes. I really liked. I was hitting a lot of my shurikens, so I was poking was well. That kind of was the only reason I stayed because I was poking decently, well on the Genji. And then I just the biggest thing was the turn when we decided to go for the back line. So when I did out off the turn, I was just dash in there low, dash and kill. I'd get out, dash and kill, keep going, pull them away. Let the team kind of catch up and go on that. Raph was kind of struggling tonight, so I do definitely need to know I needed to pick it up because, like on the Reaper, I don't think he had too much pressure going out, and he just wasn't feeling it, and that's gonna happen every time. You need to know figure out what to do when you're not hitting shots, right? So
some people aren't gonna hit shots
Yeah.
sometimes, and like I think also we got to call out the two supports, kind of not ever
Yeah.
really dying
Yep,
to
that was
otherwise
big.
to ult. Like
that
I
was
think
big.
they're kind of that like it's really hard to like quantify how good a support is doing most of the time, especially in these scrim settings. But like you can like they're kind of these unsung heroes
Yeah.
that kind of
Yeah, they don't see the play of the games. Like you don't see them afterwards. You don't see the clips. And that's just like a crazy cool thing. Like the sleeps might have been big, and I mean, especially on Anna, or if you need to run Juno. Juno is not is honestly. Juno's so fun to play, but it can be kind of boring. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie. There's a
yeah,
lot of things to do. There's a lot of things to do, but there's no like it's just like shoot the guy. It's
Yep.
like same with Anna, but there's a lot of things that we had going on. I really liked we adjusted. We've never played that Malga comp we did ever, and we just go. We got to run this off rip, see how it goes, and it went okay. I was like, we need to take space. Like I said, they weren't contesting very well, so we go. All right, we're gonna take this for, the better positioning here. We're gonna go for the fights, and then kept looking for the Juno. That first fight on the first point was honestly the only reason we stayed when I picked that Juno off on the dash kill, dash out. So excuse me.
so. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised not to see the Queen come out on that push map. But I guess
What up, boy?
I guess we can call it. I mean, y'all did really good. I appreciate it. And good luck. 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now, Friday. I believe that would be the
Sixth.
Yep, the 6th. Tune in. Watch them for the championship match.
Yep, looking.
You.
There you
So,
go. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, TJ.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, man.
And good work, Dome Black. They're just better. They not like us. So, appreciate you guys coming out. Have a good night. Don't forget to smile. Know that you're beautiful inside and out. And peace out.